Yeah, look at that.
Oh, whoa.
Well, I already had it up, but whatever. Yay!
Brand new everything. Whoa.
Right? Isn't this dope? I love it, man.
It
All
looks
new page.
better.
So much better. It's a lot more appealing visually. It's
The thumbnail's perfect, but the logos were so logo's great.
I had some other stuff going on, but I was like, it's too busy. I need to make it more simple. And it also reminds me of two things. A, it reminds me of the inside of a vinyl, like the sticker in a
Uh,
vinyl, because it's got the black on the outside. And then it also reminds me of the recording button, because obviously it's a red dot. But yeah, so I definitely, it took a couple tries, to be honest. That's why every time I was like, you're like, oh, did you finish it? I was like, yeah, not really. Because like I had like 3 sessions where I was like, no, this is shit. I'm done.
I got you.
But yeah, I need to pull up the chat so I can. That's literally what I was doing here.
Yeah, chat. I don't know how to say chat in Spanish.
How do you say chat in Spanish? Let's find out. Chat in Spanish. Charlar? What?
That's funny.
So would that be how do you? Okay, so what's up, chat in Spanish? I've been watching a lot of streamers lately on this app where you can buy stuff like the auction app. It's called whatnot. But
Uh-huh.
I've been learning a lot about streamers where they address the chat as "What's up, chat." I don't usually do
Oh
that.
yeah.
I just address everybody as "Hey, y'all, what's up?" Like they're in the room, but I guess
Right.
chat makes sense too.
I think there are some streamers who have like names for their chat, like um how
Like
would
the
you put
rec
it? Like
center roadies.
wow. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good, right? Yeah, that was good. But no, I'm not doing that.
That was so good.
I don't know if I need
Funny.
this light on or not. I guess so. I redid my key light, but yeah, whatever. Um,
Let me post real quick.
what are you doing?
I'm
Post.
posting.
Good idea. I should do that too, so people can come in here. Let me go to the chat. Well, it wants me to log in. It's really weird. Oh wait, I know how to log in. Give me a second. Okay. Pick the fire hydrant. I'm trying to log into chat, and then we'll be good to go.
Perfecto.
Invalid email. What the fuck? What's going on here? Let me see. CIN. Worst case scenario, I guess I can just pull it up on my phone. I do have my phone right here.
Hold up.
You can pull up the chat on your phone.
Bit. One second.
Oh my god, this is the most intense captcha I've ever had to do. Can I just skip it? Oh my god. Please try again. How did I fuck up a captcha? Oh my god.
It's okay, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Shit happens.
Sick. Yeah, it's not letting me log in because apparently I'm using the wrong email and stuff. But it's okay. I don't really care. I'm just gonna pull it up on my phone so I can watch it.
All right, I got it open.
This is how we do it.
Bow,
Dun,
bow,
dun,
bow,
dun, dun,
bow.
dun. Ooh, this is good because I'll put it up on my phone. I still need to post. Anyway, psychedelics are fun. That was the conversation before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man, nature's fun. I like nature. I like going on hikes. Where you were up
Mm-hmm.
in Big Bear, did you go hiking at all?
You said, did I go on a hike?
Yeah, did you hike?
I do hike in Big Bear in particular. I didn't. Um, I didn't really have the time to be honest with you. I got up there late night Saturday. Um, we were shooting all of Sunday. I only booked the spot for Saturday night. I
Mm.
mean, so I wouldn't trying to go on a hike at night.
That's safe. I can appreciate that because there's definitely animals out there that are not friendly.
I was surprised how friendly the people were. Like, I definitely got a lot of how would you describe this one? What town do you stay in Texas?
What town? I mean,
Like, sorry,
like
city.
Dallas?
You stay in Dallas?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we'll call it Dallas, but yeah.
Um, I mean, okay. How are you far outside of Dallas? Or you kind of like right next to it.
No, I'm 20 minutes outside.
Okay. Do you find that there's a big difference from where you are in Dallas in terms of hustle and
Oh
bustle?
hell yeah.
Okay. Do you get a lot of bot energy where you are?
Bot?
Yeah.
Like
You know
like
what I mean?
NPCs? You mean?
Yeah. Type shit.
No, there's real people here. They're all pretty like. I mean, there's a few. They're down the street, but like, yeah, for the most part, it. People are
So you see.
pretty in their heads, or pretty like fully all there is what I'm trying to say.
Got it. Got it. There was a lot of that in. Like, I didn't expect it, but it makes sense. You know, it's far away from everything. But
Exactly.
yeah, it was especially like I ended up doing the shrooms and then having to go to the grocery store.
Oh
So
yes.
I'm like sifting through them. I'm like, the fuck are these people? Like, it was just it was.
Good times, man. Good times.
Yeah. But no, it was cool, man. Um, at the very last shot we got, I thought the guy was like this dude came, excuse me, during my performance. I'm like doing my thing to the camera and I see him. I've gotten kind of good at like waving to people, but not breaking character. So I was like doing my thing. I went, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
but basically he like went to the camera guys and I thought he was gonna tell us, we can't be filming here. Da da da. I was gonna get my last shot in. And we are gonna move. He finished talking to him before I got over there, so I went over afterwards and I was like, "What up? Are we okay?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was really nice. He just said, "We look like fresh meat out here, and there's a lion down the road."
Good
I was like,
God.
"Oh,
Terrifying.
got it.
Okay. So, did he tell you what to do if you saw said lion?
Run."
Run? You're not outrunning a lion. That's terrible advice.
I mean, he didn't say shit, but like, basically told us to like, y'all could be here, but you should leave.
Okay. I mean, that's just being good at his job.
Yeah, I think he lived there.
This was a person that lived there. This wasn't like a park ranger.
It wasn't a park. It was like we had parked. We went up this path with like there's maybe two houses up this path. I mean, there's the last house, and then there's like barbed wire that leads up to these fields. There's no hiking path. We just like went up the field,
Got it.
like through some brush into this open field. So we parked there, went up. You probably noticed there were two random cars outside the only house out there. Went up to see what was up. Said, "Hey guys."
Y'all should vacate as soon as you can. Dude, nature's crazy though. Like my parents live out in Colorado and they see crazy nature. My dad's always sending me pictures of elk. Elk are
Right?
crazy. There's a lot of crazy different.
Tell me why I just saw a video of a little kid like holding a Bambi, like a tiny deer. Not a deer. Is it a deer? What's
A
Bambi?
doe? That's a
A
doe.
doe. Yeah,
A tiny
I know.
deer's a doe. There's
I've
a
never seen that before. Like
why?
he just, I don't know, bro. He just had it like this, like just this little kid just holding the thing up to his chest, and it was like trying to escape doing this.
Was it his though? Like,
No, he just found it. Like
oh
I
my
just saw this
god.
on somebody's story. I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
I mean, I'm about it. That sounds like fun. I'm all about animals that are down to vibe and not eat me.
I mean, I don't think he was vibing, but I feel it.
I mean, as long as he wasn't trying to eat me, we're good. You're lower on the food chain than me, so we don't have a problem. And if you're higher on the food chain than me, and I'm unarmed, then we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah. What would you do if you saw like this a mountain lion come at you? What you doing?
If I have a gun, I'm gonna shoot it. If I don't have a gun, I'm gonna try and time it to where I punch it right in the head, right as it tries to lurch at me, which is a terrible idea because it's probably gonna lurch like this. So I'd probably like what are you gonna do though? It has claws. Like I'm probably gonna try and dodge to buy myself time and get behind an object like a tree or a bush, and like have it. I want to put as many objects or distance in between me and this death machine as I can.
Right.
That's the best advice I can give to anybody that's unarmed in the woods.
I feel like you're not wrong at all. But if you punch it, when it's lurching at you, like its mouth is open. You know?
Yeah, see that as soon as I said that, I was like, that's a bad idea. Okay, let me finish this post so I can provide my undivided attention, which is just pretty good attention. All right. What you snacking on there, bud?
Is it that loud?
I mean, it's not loud per se. I can just hear it.
Tortilla chips?
Just flat, just normal tortilla chips, not like
Absolutely.
I don't. Okay, I get it. I get it. I've been there. I prefer dips though.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dip?
Um. Damn. Depends on the chip, man.
Oh, good answer. Good answer. Tortilla chips.
It's hard. It's hard to beat guacamole.
Ooh, true. Okay.
Tortilla chips. I ain't gonna.
So I go.
Real quick. Maybe, and this is a reach, but maybe the Cheesecake Factory spinach dip.
Okay, yeah, it's close. So for me, it's got to be queso. Got to be queso.
Ooh. Okay.
Only because I just had some today, and I love like I like white queso. I like regular queso. All the quesos. Yeah, it's good stuff. Anyway, but yeah,
I like drizzling queso on like burritos and tacos.
dude, yeah, I so they have a place out here called Torchy's Tacos, and it's amazing. But they have a style that you can add to the taco. You can make any type of burrito or taco trashy, which is where they sub out the pico for queso,
Oh,
and it's so good.
oh my God.
And there's a taco called the Trailer Park, and I order it trashy, and it's so fun to order.
The trashy trailer park.
Yeah. And then I get a margarita with a Patron floater. It's good stuff.
Bro, there was the last, or rather Sunday night, last night, before we headed back down. We stopped at this like bar and grill. I didn't know. First off, like it kind of took me off guard. It makes total sense, but I didn't know Big Bear was like hella conservative. Apparently, the fat ass little Trump sticker on there. Like,
Yeah.
I got a lot of like. It was kind of funny because I walked in, so it was me, my camera guy's Filipino, and the other one is like this big Nigerian dude, and then my girl's black. So I walk in, we all get that right there. But when the next stop turning, and we looked at the menu that had like cocktails, right?
Okay.
But the, the names are like Hoochie Mama, Border Jumper, like
Oh. Oh, that's a good one. Tell me there's more.
um um Rhinestone Cowgirl. Um,
Oof.
what else we got? Hold on.
Did you take a picture of it? I totally would have.
Damn it, I didn't. There was one called the Walmart parking lot.
Oh, that sounds so bad, but I
It
want to
was
try it just for sheer.
it was vodka and strawberry puree
That's it? No lemon?
and like there's no lemon at all.
Cuz that would have been
Vodka,
like
strawberry puree, and I think I forget what the other thing was. It was just bullshit, bro. The border jumper was obviously margarita. Uh,
Wait, what kind of a restaurant was this again?
it was like a regular bar and grill, like you know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. Did they have
Like,
TVs?
yeah, it was a sports bar.
Got it. Okay. I
But
know
no,
exactly the place.
they had like a pool table type situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like where I
Uh,
grew up. Where I grew up on the beach. They had a bunch of stuff like that.
is there okay? What is the how close to the border are you in terms of where you live?
Not close.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, no, it's like 5 hours. And I only know that because people keep asking me how I'm doing, and I'm like, I'm fine. Why? And they're like, the border, and I'm like, what about it? And I'm like, it's not close enough for me to worry about it, but apparently there's some stuff going down
Like right now?
recently. Yeah, apparently I don't know, they're people jumping the border or some shit.
I did hear that there was like a big coyote presence, as in coyotes are the people helping people get across. But you know, what city in Texas is closest to the Mexican border?
You're asking a geographically challenged person, my friend.
Oh, one. Okay.
Closest
What big
city
city?
to the border. I'm sure this could ask, okay, which U.S. city is closest to the Mexican border? There are a number of U.S. cities, but you're mostly looking at El Paso.
Uh huh.
Nice. That's so funny. I don't know, man. Oh, speaking of our Spanish question, how to say what's up, chat, in Spanish? ¿Qué tal, Charla? God, that
Yo,
was so white. I'm sorry for that, y'all. ¿Qué
oh
tal,
man,
Charla?
white towel.
¿Qué tal, Charla? Bro, my wife sent me this video. It is the funniest shit I've ever seen. It's basically what people think. It's a person acting how people think that people in Texas act, and it's
Okay.
hilarious. So first thing, the video starts, and he like throws his blanket off, and he's already wearing his cowboy boots and jeans and the flannel shirt, and he gets out and he goes, "First thing I do when I get up is I go outside and I practice my yeehaws." And he goes, "Yeehaw, yeehaw." And yeah, and then there's like a bunch of other stuff, but practicing yeehaws is the funniest thing ever. And yeah, my wife and I'll ask each other if we practice our yeehaws. Texas is both like I thought it would be and nothing like I thought it would be. There's a lot less cowboys than I thought there would be, but it's exactly like I thought it would be in terms of how free it is.
Mm.
It's very just like no nonsense, but also no fucks given, if you will. People are just mind your own business. Don't do anything, and everything will be fine.
You think if one wasn't to mind their own business, what's the response?
Well, that's up to the person that you're messing with. You probably shouldn't do that because everybody's armed here, and if they're not, you should just assume they are. And
Fair.
and
I
if you
mean,
if you're on wheels, it's even worse. So like if you're the people here that after like 10 p.m., especially in Dallas, dude, the highways they turn into a lawless land. It literally ends up being like people just like swerving and like going 100. The speed Texas has the fastest speed limits in the U.S. By the way, we have 75, and I think there's an 80 somewhere.
Really? I
So
mean, it's
yeah,
the biggest. There's so much open country. It makes sense.
yeah, you got to go far. It's the biggest state other than Alaska, but that's not really a state. That's just a bunch of ice that we bought from some people, I
Don't
think.
shit on.
I,
Don't shit on them.
I'm not shitting on Alaska. I'm just saying I don't consider it continuous United States. How about that? That way they can, because they're way bigger than. Have you seen how big Alaska is compared to Texas? I love that this is what this has become. We're just gonna search things that we think about. We're also gonna make music. I promise. You could fit Texas into Alaska twice.
Damn.
Look at
How big is Alaska? Like, what percentage of the United States would Alaska cover if it wasn't up there?
that. Like
Like, I think I see the image. Like right
here, right
under.
there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I was like,
Damn, bro.
there we go. Wow. We lucked out with all that land. Good job, U.S.
Jesus.
Good job, America. I think the Louisiana Purchase was probably the greatest purchase of all time.
Yeah. Um.
Select your state. What are we doing here? Whatever. I'm gonna get distracted and end up booking a trip to Alaska.
It takes you to ZipRecruiter by accident.
You end up working for. What is happening here? Okay. So I'm looking up boom bap because I'm curious what kind of samples come up when I type that in. That gave me nothing. What the hell? Oh, it's just crackle. Okay, I was reading One Shot and I was like, where is it? All I hear is crackle. Can you hear it or no?
I can't hear crackle or boom bap. No.
Okay, let me stop streaming and then I'll share my screen again and I'll share this. There. Now you can hear it. All right?
Sorry. Yep.
Okay. You're going to be all right. Okay. I actually like that. That's a good base or good like foundational hippity hoppity.
We have a couple other boom bap options or not?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I have 3,300 credits, and each one of these is 1 credit. So we can spend our whole stream searching for samples if we wanted to, which we're not going to do, but we could.
Let's give it.
I got nothing. I'm not in a rush. Okay, you can't rush greatness. Oh, I'm both sample hunting for this project and myself because you can never have enough good samples. Got the kicks. Oh heyo. I like this. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. What do you think?
No, that was fire.
Cool. I think I can do a lot with that. Let's keep going. Get some more fun stuff. Oh, hell yeah.
That almost gave me low.
What's up?
That one almost gave me lo-fi vibes.
Oh, we could do like a lo-fi styled boom bap. Like, I'm thinking of artists that, what's his name? Oh, Deltron, I think is his name. Deltron 3030. And then there's also like whatever. I really like those guys, like that style.
If you just make lo-fi, or does you rap over lo-fi?
Well, it's not lo-fi that he makes, but I'm thinking that style. Lemon water's delicious now.
Well, that's finally not drinking the stream.
It's nice, yeah. After last time, I was like, man, I'm just not gonna do it. It's a lot. I feel a lot better. So there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just that original hump to get over.
Yeah.
Once you get over that little hump, you're good. Okay, well, maybe not for now, but for later for sure. I feel like I've heard that in a track before. Definitely heard that. I've heard this in so many songs. Somebody big just used that actually. Who did that? I'll probably never hear that song again. That's the fun thing about being a producer is I go through sample packs and I find like these samples. I'm like, bro, they did was like pitch it down like one octave, and then which is what I do. So no shade, but I just think it's funny that I always thought that there was a lot more to it. But even the greats are just like, nah, I'm not doing all this jazz. It's so funny to see people like argue in my comments about like loops and AI, huh?
Like what a real producer is and what's AI doing and stuff like that.
Well, like you're not a real producer if you use samples and presets and AI to generate MIDI clips and all that, but like what is a producer? I mean,
It's a good question. I feel like, I mean, from my perspective, if you can make a thing sound how I want it to sound, I don't give a fuck how you did it, bro.
exactly.
Yeah.
I've been using the same analogy for a long time because I love it and it really illustrates my point is you don't care how the food is made as long as it's good. If they use pre-cut veggies, you're not going to know the difference and you don't care, I promise you. But yeah,
That's a great analogy, bro.
yeah, it really does illustrate the point of why complicate the process. Like I struggled with it because I thought you had to make your own presets to be like a I mean, you do have to make your own sound, don't get me wrong. Like you have to modify the presets and all that. I'm not saying like copy paste and you call it a day, but you still I feel like you can really start with a good foundation and go from there. Like how are you going to learn if you don't start with greatness and then go from there? Like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. If I showed you how many like different presets that I have and that's only a small section, it's insane. Just the amount of sound that you can have that nobody knows them all.
Yeah, true. True, true.
Everyone's using the same 10 sounds anyway. Love that snare. That's a good kick too. Yeah. Eh. That's a good one too.
E.
Oh, that's good.
That's smooth, bro.
You know, I feel like I'm about to hear a really, really either traumatic or deep story on that.
Oh. All right, look. So I always like to have an image associated in my head with whatever music is going on, right? So I get back yesterday at my girl house, and she had uh Fortnite on the like PlayStation, right? Like the music was just going.
Okay.
So you know what PlayStation music sounds
Yeah.
like the kind of
Mm-hmm.
right. So that's I'm used to that, but I hadn't played Fortnite in years, so it was just going, and it like I didn't know what it was, right? And I asked her, I'm like, did you put this shit on? Like, what is this? And she goes, it's the game, it's Fortnite. And I was like, this sounds like if I was a detective and I got home and my door was just slightly cracked open.
Oh my god! I know
Like
exactly what you're talking
nothing's broken. I don't know exactly what's wrong. There's no cars in the driveway, but the door's unlocked, and I know I locked it. You know what I mean? And
about.
like
Yeah.
it's time to creep around the house optimistically cautious.
Okay.
That's what the fuck I felt. You
Okay,
know?
that's fair.
It was
So,
it was
so what that tells me is that the game audio engineers did their job because the game was on some sort of a lobby and it's wants to give you just enough tension to play the game, but not like
right.
stress you out because they know that people do what was going on. So they give you
Yeah,
that feeling of like, bro, I need to do something, but I'm not like super upset about it, but I know that I have to do it.
that's hilarious. You was so right, bro.
Everything's psychology, especially with games. I wanted to be a game designer, and like, man, that's a whole nother ball game. I'm not a coder, so
Yeah, I've tried my hand too. Not,
not
uh,
well. I mean, now it doesn't matter because AI can do it. Which I was thinking,
yeah.
I want to try. I keep slipping in my seat. I want to try and see if I can get ChatGPT to build me a bot, to do stuff for me.
There's other AI that can do that for you, man.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there's tons, but ChatGPT is the one that I know and that's free. All right, let's get a couple more samples here and start lay down some biggity bops. Ooh, that's a good. Got a little bit of a whatever that's called, tambourine. Yeah. Hey, hey,
Run
hey!
that shit, motherfucker.
Fuck yeah, dude! I want to punch a wall. That's got me fucking hype.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm definitely about to hear some girl cry about some dude for sure. You don't know me.
I feel like it'd be dope to mix something like don't with the saxophone,
With the saxophone. Okay, hold up.
like throw two sounds that don't feel like they should be together.
Yes, I love that. Let's do that. Okay, saxophone. I don't know how to spell, but we're gonna figure it out. Let's see.
It was one of the ones you already played. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was? Okay, I missed it then. Was it recently?
Yeah,
Hmm. That one?
yeah, yeah.
No.
Yes,
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I got that one. So you said mix that with what? With the Everett thing?
with the
Yeah.
yeah.
Where'd that one go? Well, it doesn't matter because it's in my sample library now. So we're just gonna go ahead. It's this right here. Run that motherfucker. Dun, 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 dun.
Now I can't hear it.
Oh, because I only have it on. I switched it. Yeah, so I got to switch it back because when I had it on screen, you couldn't hear what was coming through the screen, so I had to switch it. So let me
Nice.
do that. I don't know why it's like that, but I'm not gonna bother trying to figure it out now.
It was just funny because you were vibing to silence. That's it.
I love vibing to silence. It's my favorite. Is it applications? Yeah, Ableton Live. There it is, untitled. Good shit. Here we go. All right. But yeah, I found it. It's right here. I can just paste it.
Run that, run that, run that, run that.
And then this.
Run that, run that, run that, run that, run that.
Okay, gotta warp that for a second. Hold on.
Chat. What is I'm seeing there's two or three people in here. What is the worst music you've ever heard?
That's a great question. The worst music. Have you ever heard of clowncore?
Whoa.
That's probably the worst.
Do I want to know that?
It's it's not awful. It's just different. but it would probably be the worst I've ever. See, that's hard to say. The worst music I've ever heard.
Like literally, like you couldn't listen to the whole thing, not even one time.
Oh, see, no, I can listen to clowncore. I don't think there's anything I can't listen to once. Yeah.
To me, I don't even know if this is a type of music, but I know, like, in general, Persian music sounds cool to me. But when I start hearing the, I'm like, nah,
yeah.
I can't do this. I gotta no. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, no. See, I can still listen to it once. I just can't. The repetition would get me. All right, let's see what this sounds like.
Run that.
Hold on, I want to like chop that. Like, just grab one piece.
Run that.
Okay, that's one.
Yes.
Let me move that down here. No. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... Why? I'm all sorts of backwards. Sorry. My bad. There. There we go. I could also split it. I've done this before, but I don't know how I feel about it. Is take it and then do this. Slice to new MIDI. Okay. And then it's split into a bunch of equal parts, it looks like. But I need to figure out... Yeah, there we go. I want them longer. Okay. But that's what I want to do. Because I can chop them up and make them each their own note of like... But yeah, if there's any ideas that you have with this, I'm just playing around right now, trying to find something.
I like the idea of making each note one thing. I like the riff though, like not the whole riff, but the down like that part. I want
this one. The first part or both?
Just the three notes.
Yeah. So that's what I have right here. I grabbed that. And then I have that too. Hold on, what's that sound like together? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, almost. Ha! It worked. Nice. Hold on, let me see what this sounds like.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna let you grab the necessary what you want to grab, and then I'll kind of start adding my opinions.
Gotcha. Yeah. couple more pieces. That's the end right there. Cool. All right, now I want to just arrange it. I mean, just try and find. I want to try and find a phrase, and then we can put some drums to it. But
Okay.
what do you? Yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Okay.
I just have like a funny tidbit thing to say.
Okay, let's hear it.
Has to do with the shroom trip.
Okay.
So I did them. I did them once up in Big Bear for like first time in over a year. Amazing experience. Yada yada. And then we get back to her house and we do it one more time. We're doing like chocolate bar pieces, so it's nothing crazy,
Yeah.
you know. And so at the crib, we're at the crib. We're kind of chilling. It begins to kick in. We get into the act, and then like we're taking a break, and I like walk out into her living room. And I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror.
Oh no! We'll keep walking.
Bro, I shit you not. Like I picked the water up. I could have sworn like I felt like a demon, like a devil almost, right? Because I saw myself in the mirror, and it was so funny because I walked back in the room and I was just like, I was talking to myself. I was like, "You handsome devil, you."
Oh my god! See, that's self-love right there. That's exactly what it's all about.
She was hilarious,
dude. It's so fun. This shit, my last time that I tripped on shrooms, I was just hanging out at the house and I was in the shower and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And then my wife was like, so do it. And I was like, shit, you're right. And then after that, I didn't want to anymore.
huh?
And I never did. The idea of throwing up and the fear of going through that experience had me locked in this like limbo. And then once I let it go, I was like, oh, it's okay. And then the rest of the night was fine.
I get that because you're like afraid of, I don't know, doing something.
I mean, throwing up is traumatic as shit, regardless of your mental state. It sucks. It's just like, it's not fun, and I just don't like doing it. And in my head, it's just like, well, that was. I mean, I've never associated like puking in a good time. I've never been like, oh my god, I'm so happy, I'm gonna puke. But it's usually like, oh man, I am way too gone on something, or wow, I should not have eaten that, or wow, I'm sick.
My main like. I've done them less than a handful of times in my life, but I've done Percocet a couple times.
Yeah.
One of the many reasons I realized like this thing is literally next to the devil in terms of how bad it is. One was because of how good it felt, which is not okay.
Yeah, it's not
and then
natural.
two, how easy it was to just throw up.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's like you just feel it. You're like, okay, well, like you know what I mean. It's fucking nasty. And you look at yourself like afterwards. You're like, bro, what the fuck was I on? Like, just.
Dude, prescriptions are gnarly, man. I mean, I've definitely experimented my fair share, and I will say it is a slippery slope. And you think the crazy part is it's a lot like alcohol, where you think that you're fine, but like if you were to show yourself a video of yourself, you'd be like, "That's not me." You're like, "Yeah, no, that's exactly what you look like."
Bro, I remember when I was hella young, I got caught by my dad like off of Xan.
Mm-hmm. Yep, been there.
Bro, I'm on the bed like. He recorded me, right?
No.
Yeah. Because I was blacked out. Like I was awake, but I didn't know.
Oh yeah. No, you weren't actually there. You were awake, but nobody was home.
Like he woke me up. He was terrified because like he couldn't wake me up at first.
Oh yeah.
He finally got me up, and I'm on the bed like damn, your eyes closed. I'm like this, but my eyes are open, right? And he's like asking me questions, and I'm like slurring everything. I'm like, I don't know. I'm tired.
Yeah, man. I'm tired, Dad.
He like asked me a tough question, so I'm like, I'm washing my face. And I go like this.
Dunzo.
Yeah.
Rough, man. I've definitely been there too many times. Too many times. One time I passed out at a party, which is obviously a really bad idea, especially like not in like a side room, but in the living room, like the common area. Oh man, I woke up and I was covered in everything they could find, from lotion, shampoo, Sharpie. Like, oh dude, I was covered. I was so pissed too because they raided my pockets and took everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's mad.
yeah, it was rough. And then they tried to act like I was in the wrong when I got all pissed. They're like, "Yo, chill." I'm like, "Chill? What the fuck you mean,
Was it
chill?"
like your friends, or was it like
I mean, we could call them friends, but obviously not.
like Jesus Christ?
Yeah, no one. It was a wake up call because I realized that nobody was concerned for my safety. Like, no one tried to wake me up.
Mm.
They were just like,
Covering you in bullshit is one thing, but like stealing your stuff is crazy.
yeah. Well, I mean, they didn't steal my money. They just took like I had like party favors in my pockets.
I gotcha.
Yeah, they were like, oh, well, he doesn't need these because he clearly is unconscious. So, but yeah, that's what happens when you're young and silly and you think that you're invincible and you
Yeah.
experiment with alcohol and drugs because you think you can. But man, sometimes you lay down and you just don't get back up.
I remember carrying some U's out of some functions, man.
I've both been carried and carried. The funniest one was my brother, man. I have a younger brother who's 27.
Hmm.
And we went out to the club back in Florida, in Orlando, and I didn't know this at the time, but apparently when he drinks Captain Morgan, he turns into another person. I didn't know this, and there was this person in the green room that was like, "Yo, I got this Captain Morgan. You should chug it," and he did. I was like, "Whatever, man. You're your own man. You can do what you want." And then we're on the way home, and he's just like starts like falling asleep, which is whatever, and then he's like, pull over, I gotta puke. I'm like, all right. So we're on the highway, and then I go to pull over, and by the time I get pulled over, he's back asleep. I'm like, yo, what? And then we start moving, and I kid you not, by the time we get back up to full speed, he gets up and goes, yo, I'm gonna puke, pull over. It's like, are you serious? We did this 2 more times. He never puked. And then I go, bro, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to puke out the window. I can't keep starting and stopping, especially on the way home from, like, it's like 2 a.m, bro. This is not safe. So we're driving. He ends up puking all over the side of my car because eventually it comes. It's whatever.
Right.
This is the part of the story that I was like, what the? So we get home. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just rinse off the car. I rinse off the car. And I go to like walk him inside. And then, okay, so my wife's like my size. So she's like as tall as I am and just as strong, if not stronger than I am. And I shit you not, me and her could not lift this 180-pound dead weight person. It was mind boggling how heavy dead weight this kid was. I was like, what is, how, I can lift 180 pounds of weight. I've done it with a barbell before, so I know what it's like. But I was just like, dude, this is human weight is so much different.
I think most of it has to do with like the water within us. Just is so hard to fucking.
It's not sturdy weight. It's like floppy weight. You're like, whoa. Oh, it's funny though. But yeah, we've all been there. I just. The older I get, the less I like being that, like, gone. It's not...
Yeah, like, I don't like being out of control.
I mean, I don't mind being out of control. I just... Because we're not in control anyway. That's a facade that we have as humans. We think we have control, but we control nothing. But yeah, it's interesting to... Man, I lost my train of thought. I was talking about the facade of humans and... That fucked me up. Music. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this and make it sound okay. Hold on. Without like the stutter? I don't know. I feel like the stutter's okay though. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. And then it'll end with this. No. Do. Too many. Let's see if that completes. Almost. Yeah. And then this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is a full phrase. Then it goes again. Dun, 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 dun.
I like that.
And then I
There's-
can.
I felt like one part of it came in too early.
Yeah, it did. I gotta find it. Hold on. Is it that part? Or no?
No.
Hmm?
Yeah, sorry. When it goes,
Yeah.
the first came in too early.
Okay, let me see where it's actually at. Yeah, okay. Ooh, what if I did this one instead? It's less abrasive and I can work around it. Let's see. Hold on. How can I make that? I think that'll work. Hold on. Let me just see if that works. If not, we'll go back to the old idea. Yeah, like just do that instead.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just move this in case we want it later, but. Dun 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 dun. I think I can cut it, and then it'll fit. Ugh, it's like one fucking piece too small.
Yeah,
Alright, whatever. I'm going back. Alright.
Sounded better.
Yeah, now drums. Alright, hold up. Where's that one?
I'm gonna have to cut this in like 10 minutes, just so you know.
That's fine. Be streaming. But I mean,
You are free to stay on though. I mean,
what? Rec Center with Rooks. I'm just vibing, man. It's cool. I gotta get ready. I have work tomorrow. Okay.
did you do anything for Memorial Day?
No. Well, I went and got tacos with my wife.
Did you get the one that you were talking about? Or
No, we don't go there anymore because my wife doesn't like that place as much. There's a place
Ah,
closer that's got like they got awesome street tacos. I think it's called the Dirty Taco. And
you just like taco places.
I love taco place. Well, we're in Texas, and all they have here is Tex-Mex, Tex-Mex and Mexican is very, very, very heavy here. I mean, and barbecue. Barbecue is really big here too, but it's all good. I mean, my favorite thing to do is to try taco places because there's another place here called the Velvet Taco, and that place is cool. It's like what's it called? It's each taco is different in its entirety. So like some are on flour, some are on corn, and then some, like my favorite one is the chicken and waffle, where the shell is a cone, like of a waffle. It's a waffle cone. And then the inside is a fried chicken tender, and then there's bacon and coleslaw, and it's so good.
Wait, no, that sounds incredible. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's just one of the great ones. They have different categories with each style of protein. So they've got like 4 beef, 4 pork, 4 chicken, 4 vegetarian, 4 vegan, whatever. And then they have like a taco of the month. There's a bunch of different cool stuff. It's called Velvet Taco, and they have tons of them here in Texas, and they are very good. And then they have good drinks if you're into that.
Damn. But that sounds like some shit I would be at every week.
They had one for 420. I forget what they called the taco. Oh, they called it was it the WTF? No, that's what it's called. It's the weekly taco something. That's what it's called. But it was called the 420 Blaze It or something like that. And it was a chicken tender deep fried in hot Cheetos, like hot Cheetos dust, basically.
Oh my god.
Covered in macaroni and cheese and Fruity Pebbles.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, the Fruity Pebbles was a little bit much. I could have done without those, but yeah, it was really good. And then there's
okay though.
Yeah, there was some sort of sauce on it. I forget what the sauce was, but it was really good. They do a really good job. But again, I really like trying different taco spots because each taco spot is different. So the Dirty Taco is very like Spanish, very street taco, like flour tortilla or not flour, sorry, corn tortillas, all that jazz. And like the people there are all authentic, and they're like you can just tell the food is very authentic. And then there's Velvet Taco, which is like hippie, cool, kind of, as you can tell, trendy, if you will. And then the first place I was telling you about is called Torchy's, and that's like an Americanized version of tacos. So
that's more Tex-Mex.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot more Tex-Mex options there. So they have different themed tacos, and each one has crazy fun stuff to it. It's fun, man. Life's too short to not have fun with food.
You probably know this. We have our... Sorry, say the last part one more time.
Life's too short to not have fun with food, like to eat fun things.
Not have fucking waffle tacos. Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, man. I like enjoy your food. Who cares? I still eat Pop-Tarts because I love them. But anyway, continue.
They bother me because they're too like dry now. I don't know why. I feel like over the years they've started putting less filling in the Pop-Tarts and just more crust on them, and I'm mad.
Now I'm gonna have to shake next Pop-Tart I eat. I'm gonna like really pay attention and see, because you might be right.
There were just too many fucking bites where it's just dryness. Like, and I don't always toast them. You know?
I do. See, that's the difference. I always toast them. Always.
Okay.
I won't. If I'm eating it dry, it's because I'm hungover or out of my house. But if I'm in a house and there's a Pop-Tart, I'm toasting it. Or have you tried them frozen? The hot fudge sundae frozen, which
No.
it's so good. So what they do is they harden up and they get chewy. So it's so good. So the way that I found that out is because when they launched the hot fudge sundae, they said to put them in the freezer.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was like, yes, we're doing that, and then I did it, and now it's awesome. But I'm too impatient sometimes, so I'm not gonna wait, because you have to have the foresight or the forethought to do that. You have to put it in the freezer and then wait to eat it. You can't.
This man, you couldn't wait for this.
It takes a long time for a Pop-Tart to harden in the freezer.
You have to have foresight. You have to put it in there, and you have to
wait. Well, because I don't know if I'm gonna want it frozen or if I'm gonna want it hot. So you don't put the whole box in.
What do you? Okay. All right. Why can't you like put half of them in the freezer?
You can, and that would have been the solution. But 18-year-old me was not on that level. Nowadays, I don't freeze them anymore. But now that I'm talking about it, I kind of want to. I'm gonna do it. Now you got. I'm gonna go to the store right now. There should be a place that makes fresh baked Pop Tarts, but not call them top. What are they called? Pop strudels of some kind. Pop.
I'm sure there are places that make like toaster strudel fresh.
It's like I'm sure someone in the chat's gonna be like a bakery. Yeah, that. Speaking of toaster strudels, I have toaster strudels, and I think I'm gonna have one.
Oh,
Have you? Do you like toaster strudels?
I do.
What's your favorite?
Honestly, bro, I haven't had them in so long.
Okay.
I don't even know.
They make ones with meat in them. How do you feel about that?
I remember toaster strudel being sweet, so I don't think I like that. But I don't know because I'm not gonna judge because it's been a while.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's like strawberry ones, right? Or am I?
Yeah, strawberry, blueberry, apple, all the normal flavors, and then they have frosting.
Mm-hmm.
They have
I remember apple.
apple. Yeah, that's the one, man. That's what I'm gonna eat right after this.
Yeah. It's funny that you like. I knew what Tex-Mex was, obviously, but I didn't register. I mean, like I did register, but it's funny because like we have the exact same thing, which is called Mexicali food.
Mexicali. So what would be like a standard Mexicali dish?
Exactly what you think Tex-Mex is. Like,
Is it okay? But is it white rice and black beans?
Not necessarily. What like is that part of what Tex-Mex is?
No, it's not. I was just curious if that's what it is. There's a place that I used to get food in Cocoa Beach called Decine Diego's, and it's surfer burritos, and it was black beans and white rice with chicken, like seasoned chicken and cheese and hot sauce, and it was super fire.
That sounds fine.
Which
You guys have Sharkies out there, right?
no, what's that?
Okay, so that would be Mexicali food. Like, it's like a Mexican, like you know how the bar and grill I told you about in Big Bear. It's like that, but for Mexican food.
Gotcha.
There's a whole bunch of those out here. There's like,
It's a genre. Oh, and they have some here. Okay.
yeah, it's a big ass chain.
So
Pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie.
they consider Chipotle to be Mexicali food.
Yeah, definitely. I blanked on it because it was so big, but yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, definitely. That's good stuff, man. Now I want to
It's
talk
so
about this.
good. Can't lie.
Hold on. I want to see if you can hear this. So I'm trying to figure out. So can you hear this? No?
No,
Okay.
no.
So when I share my screen on Discord, just my screen, it doesn't actually share sound. I have to share the application for it to share the sound.
Make it that sense.
Yeah, that's fun, but but yeah, I think you said you had to dip, right?
What's up?
I think you said you had to dip. I want to respect your time, but I'll let
I
you.
mean, I got 4 minutes if you're almost done grabbing sounds.
Yeah, I'm looking to grab. There's a loop. It's like the first loop we grabbed. Trying to find it. Wait, you can hear that? No, you're just dancing. No. Okay. I was like, you're dancing like you can hear it.
It's funny.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wrong.
Run that, run that, run that,
Wrong.
run that, run that, run that, run that, run that, run that, run that shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. That worked. I didn't even do that on purpose, but that was
That was Fire.
That fucking went, huh?
Bro, have you ever seen the videos? Like, this might be the way we end the stream. You know who Super Hot Fire is?
Why does that sound so familiar?
Please look it up. Just look it up and put it on. Because it's like this is just perfect.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen though. I can't play it on the stream, and I'll tell you why. Because as soon as you play it on the stream, it gets blocked. The whole thing gets blocked. Because I went and I looked at. Look, I'll show you. When you go and look at our stream, the reason I had to upload number 9 again is because number 9, if you go to live, if you look here, it's blocked. And that was the one where we were playing commercials and music and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll block it, but I'll look it up after the stream.
Okay. If you're in the chat and you know who Super Hot Fire is, then you know what the fuck
I'm gonna look up I'm gonna look it up, but I'm not gonna play the music hot. Well, I can play it to myself, I think. Oh wait, what? Hold up. Is this really this?
Yes.
Is that where that's from? Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to watch it. So what about this person?
I mean, let's get off stream and you'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
Dude, I'm excited for this. Cool. I've never watched that video, but I know the meme, so I just kind of assumed it was a meme, but I didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah,
It's so good.
every meme has context. Every classic meme has context.
Always. I need to brush up on my memes. It's been Pepe for too long.
Man,
Too long.
I don't like that thing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a fan.
It's a bit vulgar if you ask me. I'm just a big softie though, you know. Yeah. Well,
Do you want to add more to what you got, or you want to just bounce it out? Send it to me.
oh, I'm gonna. This is not even close to done. This is a shell of a thought.
Say no more.
But yeah, I'll work on it a little bit more off stream, and then we can put touches on it next stream, and then
Open verse challenge maybe sometime.
yeah, that'd be cool if we could get some people on this one. But yeah, good stuff, brother. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. But when's the next one? Do we know it? I just don't have it in front of me.
It is Saturday.
This Saturday at 12, or no, sorry, that's 12 for me. Is it 12 for you?
It is 12 for me.
Okay, so then it's 2 for me. Okay, so 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. We'll see y'all then, but
See y'all then.
good job.